All right, have not fans. We're going to do follow-up videos from the episode Jimmy Crack Corn. And this video is kind of a follow-up to the video I did, being a sneak peek of the episode where Charles confesses his love for Candace. And after listening to his discussion with Conley, I'm kind of conflicted. And in my episode review, which was actually pretty lengthy, one of the longer episodes reviews I've done, I mentioned the fact that to me personally, I don't even know if the love is actually genuine. Now, based off what Conley says, Charles is Charles, basically, he is acting as someone who, wants to help and save someone, that kind of personality. It makes sense in a way of why he went into politics, because he wants to help people. At least, that's the way it seemed based off the way Conley was talking. But on top of that, the sex and, the way that Candace did things that no one else has ever done. But also the fact that, she's been hurt. She's lost a child. She's had a troubled life. And pretty much it's like Charles, as he said time and time again, he's done things and has a checkered past like Candace. And he was able to clean himself up and change. So basically, it's almost like he sees a lot of himself in Candace and wants to do for her what I guess you could say what was done to him. That does beg the question, what actually set Charles on the straight and narrow path? Did they ever say that before, or was that something we're still waiting to find out? But in any case, I feel like, I don't really support their relationship, because I didn't want it at first. Then I grew to love it, especially when Landon tried to put them back together. But now I'm very uncertain of what I sound like a parent talking to my daughter's potential boyfriend. It's like, so what are your intentions with my daughter? I'm like, what is Charles's intentions with Candace? It's like, you want to save her, I guess. You want to pull her up from the bottom of the barrel where you were, which is sweet, but I guess I don't, and let me know if I'm tripping. Maybe I'm misinterpreting. Maybe I should have rewatched the scene before doing this video, but I don't even know if the love is really real. And like I said in my other video about Charles confessing his love, would Candace even want his ass back? That's all I'm saying. Like, look, I know people go back to each other after abuse or cheating or whatever, but Charles actually disowned you on national television and then had his security put you in the back of a trunk to exit his house in a vehicle so you wouldn't be seen by paparazzi. And I'm like, what? So stranger things have happened. Love makes people do crazy things. And Candace, here's my thing. I feel like Candace and Charles, I don't know if love is the right word. If anything, it's like, for once, Candace found someone who was willing to help her carry her load, all of her, what's the word called? Baggage. And then Charles has been obviously lonely since his wife passed away. So it's almost like they were both trying to find this feeling of happiness neither one of them has experienced with each other. So when him saying love, yeah, I get it. It's like, what's that phrase? Absence makes the heart grow fonder or whatever. I think that's kind of what Charles is feeling. But at the same time, at the end of the day, he chose his career over his feelings. So I don't know what exactly is going to happen. But I'm very unsure of whether or not Charles is, Candace has done a lot of things, but is he really deserving? Or does he actually deserve Candace's love? That's my biggest question. I don't know, guys. And for the people who are diehard fans of this couple, I want you to really ask yourself the question, based off what Charles told Conley, do you really think that's love, or do you feel like what Landon told him about the newspaper article, it'll make you look like a hero? Is that what he's trying to be? Candace's hero? Does she even want it? It reminds me of the Derek and Hannah dynamic, before she found out who he really was in the past and whatnot. But I'm just thinking to myself, I don't know if Candace wants him back. A lot of people are shipping Mitch and Candace. I'm not saying I'm really for that couple either, but at the same time, it's like Mitch is fighting for a love he lost, because I think Candace said the reason they broke up was because you never introduced me to your family, because she didn't know he was a Malone. And of course, the Malones do have a racial streak. So it's almost like, for her safety, Mitch let her go because the family would never accept her. But then you have Charles, who pretty much took it next level. Yeah, the country is not going to accept you as first lady. Get the hell out of here. So it's like, who pretty much did her? Yeah, that's a good question. Who did her the dirtiest? I guess is the best thing to say. Maybe I'll do a quick Mitch video. Maybe, but I guess the question is Mitch going to choose? I mean, is Candace going to choose Charles or Mitch? But just focusing on Charles in this video, I don't know if he's really the man for Candace anymore. Like he said, she was going through a lot, and he did help her. I will admit, Charles did help her kind of move. I don't want to say move on, but kind of, pick herself back up after her son's death. And on top of that, make peace with her mother, which is on shaky ground based off this whole money crap. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Is Charles really in love with Candace? Or is it a combination of the amazing sex and the fact that she needs to be saved, so to speak? Make sure you comment, hit that subscribe button. Links to my social media are in the description below. And I'll talk to you all in the next video.